Sorry, I had to deafen them because they're playing an entirely different game. And they're just in the Discord server chatting, so it's like we're not having the same conversations. Can you escape a Mori? I mean, just don't get Mori'd, I guess. So, any tips as playing nurse? Yeah, there's a lot, honestly. And I'm thinking about making a guide. Because it feels like it's just too much to just say. Like, it, you know, if it were that easy, you'd probably just see a lot more nurse mains. I'm thinking about making a guide, and it would be very in-depth. Like, there are guides for nurse, but most of them are outdated. Sound is very important. I hear someone over here. So this is the west end, the west side of RPD, which is actually the harder side. Alright, so let me just try to give some tips like as I'm playing, I guess, if that works. Oh, I don't know, he just went the other way, I guess. So there are mechanics tips or strategies like for the mechanics of playing the killer, which is all based on muscle memory. But then there's like your whole killer strategy as itself, which is a whole other thing. Why do I keep seeing the scratch marks? But they don't go anywhere. Weird. Whoever's on this gen. They're very like, I don't know. Why do I feel like this might be a Swift? They're very stealthy. So these two gens are off by themselves. They're not here. Someone, no, they're right here. We'll grab you. All of them are here, okay. Put you up here. I thought they were being like stealthy and efficient. They're just being stealthy and scared, I guess. Well, maybe efficient to some degree. Alright, so they're both around. I'm gonna go back to the hook. I'm gonna lose a gen, I believe, if they're being efficient. Here's somebody. There's too many Leons to keep track of. Gonna have to tunnel. Okay, right there I did a quick swing. I didn't do a lunge because of the pallet. I'm gonna pick up on this side. Let me see. Let me make sure nobody's around here. Pick up on this side, I guess. So at the pallet. Okay, so you have a lunge like that goes farther, but then you have a quick swing. Like a quick, I don't know if that's called a lunge or not, but it's when you just tap it without holding it. I shouldn't have kicked this gen. I should have just turned around and chased, but whatever. That's the other Leon. So if you do the quick swing at the pallet, they're less likely to hit you with it because it's faster. This gen. Oh, it's regressing. It's got a lot of progress. They're going to get him off the hook now. Alright, we'll just go for him, because he just went to second stage. Alright, we gotta kill. We have to kill someone. We're being a little too efficient. Alright, he didn't go this way. Clicking at me? So shocked when I watch out, my mouth is wide open. What? Maybe chill, jumping on the judge like that. What are you talking about? Anyone seen the video of the judge getting attacked? No. I did not! How do I find it? Tell me the title. How does a judge get attacked? Aren't there deputies in the courtroom? Man, they're down to the last gen. Oh, this one DC. He's never gonna see the light of day. What other gens are there? There's one down there. One over there. And one right next to me? Okay, yeah, they're not getting these gens. It's game over. I don't even know if he'll go for that unhook. Judge was tweaking. Far right, you saw something? Or are you talking about the jet? Alright, so what I did right there is what some would call safe blinking, I suppose, or maybe tail blinking, is you don't want to blink to where you think the survivor's going, because there's a good chance, like the really good survivors are going to double back and change directions. I don't want to blink a little bit behind them as if they had a tail. So it puts you, like, what you have to think is, when you're blinking, where you're going to land, you want to put yourself in a spot that no matter what they do, if they run straight or if they turn to the left or the right or double back on you, you want to put yourself in a spot where you can use your second blink to react to that. So the first blink is all about positioning and traveling the map. So like, let's say I want to travel the map. I'm going to use my first blink. I'm not going to use my second blink. I'm going to let my 2 blinks refill. So that way, if I use my first blink for positioning, I still have a second blink. So first blink is positioning and map travel. Second blink is reaction. And you actually don't want to take the second blink unless you know it's pretty much a guaranteed hit. Because if you take the second blink, you blink once, you blink twice, and you swing and you miss, your fatigue is a lot longer than if you were to just blink once, position yourself, recover that second blink, and now you have 2 blinks in your back pocket, so to speak, which is something that took me like a long time to really get down, and I'm more conscious of it now. Because what happens is, you might not realize it, but every time you swing, I think you add a second onto your fatigue if you miss. And every time you do a second blink, you're adding more time. And though it doesn't seem like a lot, like in this game, like a second or 2 seconds, but it actually is. It's a big deal, not only just like, gen time, but recovering and like catching up time, because the distance the survivor can make in 2 extra seconds is a lot more. So it really starts adding up, and it makes the chases a lot longer. So I used to be very quick to just, I'd blink and then I'd blink again. Like, I'd automatically charge my second blink and blink again and try to get these like cheeky hits where I'm predicting, oh, they're going this way. And earlier on with the lower MMR, you can do that and you can predict and see where survivors are going. But when you get to the higher MMR with the really good survivors, they change directions a lot. And those predictions no longer work. Like, yeah, you might get them sometimes, but a lot of times you're not going to get them, and the chase is going to go on a lot longer. And in that amount of time, gens are going to be popping in the background because they're more efficient survivors. When you're chasing one of them, 3 of them are on gens. They're not like tinkering around in the basement chest looking for an item that they're not even going to get to escape with. So is a male guy attacking a female judge? Is that what happened?